So we are currently now in the cabin. Here you can see you have your door lock controls, your door handle, some nice trim. All of this is soft touch with some nice accenting. Two memory seat settings, all of your window controls right here, and all of your mirror controls as well. You can see here you have a little light, LED light. It's illuminated. Down there you have a good amount of storage. Use your left controls here, parking brake, and your gauge brightness control. Here's your gauge cluster. Very typical Cadillac gauge cluster. You have your RPMs, speedometer, and your temperature, and a gas gauge. Here's your steering wheel. It's a 4-spoke leather wrapped steering wheel. You have all your controls right here to interact with your screen right here in the middle and your infotainment system. You can see you have most of your buttons right here in the left side infotainment system are your cruise control, and you have of course you have your voice command.
Say a command or say help.
And you have your hang up call button right there. Here you have all of your infotainment system controls and your
speech session ended. Goodbye.
And you have your controls for the infotainment system as well. Steering wheel, 4-spoke design. Pretty light, very typical Cadillac. Leather feels nice. Pretty good. You have your start stop button mounted right here. And let's go ahead and check out our infotainment system. Almost forgot to mention 2 air vents are up here. Infotainment screen. So it's not the best, but I mean it does the job, I guess. And your home button, you have your projection. This car does have navigation. It's very handy to have. You have your settings, you have your climate as well, your AC controls basically, you have your weather, though you do need Sirius XM for that. Okay, your SMS texts, and all of your other OnStar, my Cadillac, and all of your other apps right here. You can see you have your heated seats button. You have 3-stage heated seats for both the front driver and passenger. You have dual zone climate control. Let's turn that off. Let's go ahead and turn on the dome lights right here. You can see you have your little cubby space right here. And here's your gear shifter, controls a 9-speed automatic. So it's a kind of like a BMW shifter, but not exactly. So I'm gonna put my foot down on the brake. Okay, so press right here and you go up for neutral, and then like that for reverse. See a backup camera, trajectory lines. When you do turn the steering wheel, do up here. QX60 behind me. Yeah, this gear shifter takes some getting used to. Definitely. So it's in order to go reverse, it's up and then like that. Then to go back in, then to drive, it's like that. And then you can also engage manual mode if you want. And then it will make a noise. I make a little, you can see a beeping noise when you place it into park. So down here you have, I'm very sorry, this is rather messy, but you do have 2 cup holders right here. You have your traction control off button. I don't know why you will want to turn it off unless you be like this. Well, anyways, leather armrest, soft, padded, good amount of storage space. Leather seats, I'm not a fan of beige leather, but I actually think it looks good on this car. And it's very comfy, very supportive. Very typical for GM. Now we are back here. You can see, let's go ahead and turn on the light. You have your soft touch materials up here, wood grain finishing, aluminum door handle, speaker. Actually, like this beige, shade of beige leather. As I said earlier in the video, not a fan of beige, but I like this one. Nice LED light right here. Cubby space. This season with the B pillar about, and I actually have a good amount of room back here. Great, actually. I'm 5'7", and I actually have a great amount of room back here. Very comfy. Little cubby space right there. Two air vents. Another cubby space. And down here you will have 2 USB ports. By the way, the floor is flat, which is good for middle passengers. See, it has 2 cup holders. Comfy, soft, pretty nice. Armrest, very comfy. 2 cup holders. And here is what it looks like from the rear seats. Let's go ahead and check out the cargo space. Of course, you have a power lift gate, so all I have to do is press this button. And the lift gate will open. You can see lots of room back here. Very typical for this class. You have a 12-volt power outlet. You have your seats. Lowers right here. Lowers the seats. Manual though. Less things to break. Under here you have a spare tire, and you can also have your retractable privacy cover. Overall, great amount of space back here, expected for this class. Overall, I have to say, I mean, I'm not the biggest Cadillac fan, but today's XT5, very comfy SUV. Really like the leather seats. I like the right position. Steering wheel's nice. It has ambient lighting. It has good lighting. Here's a little bit of ambient lighting. So you could call it ambient lighting, but not really. Gauge cluster, very typical Cadillac steering wheel. Nice leather. Infotainment. Yeah, this is where they failed. This infotainment system is not great, but the newer XT5s, this is a 2019 XT5. New XT5s have a much better interface infotainment system. Voice controls on here, very typical. Gear shifter, very typical GM. Chevy Bolt has this. A bunch of other Cadillac products have it. I mean, overall, very comfy SUV. Would it be my top pick? No. But do I hate it? No, I actually like it. I'm not a huge Cadillac fan, but I think very comfy SUV. This one has very low mileage, has 13,008 miles. Just crossed 13,000. 3-year-old vehicle, I mean, it's in great shape. Overall, I think this is a good alternative to other vehicles in the class. It's a good alternative, but it's not the best. But it's still pretty good. You can see you have your rear seat reminder, very handy, just in case you have passengers or kids in the rear seats. Of course, your memory seat does adjust as well. And I guess that's it for this review. I mean, pretty solid car. Doesn't feel cheaply made. Although I would not get this color combo, I would definitely prefer like a black on black, or maybe a black on gray. Definitely for this car. But overall, it's a solid choice. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.